G'day everyone, it's Brendan from Camera and Photo, and today I'm going to be doing a short little product review on the Nikon D3500 with the 18 to 55 VR lens. So what we've got here is a very compact SLR camera. Now these cameras are still readily available. They are very small and very compact, as you can see. I mean, I've got fairly decent sized hands, I suppose, but you can see they fit nice and snug inside my hand, and a very easy to use and excellent entry-level SLR camera from Nikon, who are a very well-known brand and one of the biggest brands in the camera world. Even to this day, they are still selling lots and lots of SLR style cameras. Even though these days people are using their mobile phones a lot more to take photos, there is still definitely a place in the market for a camera like this. So what we've got here is a 24 megapixel digital SLR. Now that is loads and loads of resolution. You're not going to want any more resolution. That big photo up there behind me, which is like 1.5 meters across, you could produce that out of a camera like this, no problem at all. It's really all you would need if you want to dip your toe in the water of SLR photography. Now, why would you want to do that, given that, as I was saying, mobile phones in particular are now dominating the way we all take photos? Well, a camera like this will give you a lot more versatility over your image and the way your image looks. For example, being able to control something like your shutter speed or your aperture, I think is still really important in terms of better photography. So a camera like this will certainly help you do that. So you can see on the top of this camera, it has a mode dial right here. And that mode dial gives you access to loads of different settings on the camera built straight into that dial. So you can literally just turn that dial to different settings. Of course, you've got the good old auto mode, which it's set to straight out of the box to get you up and running immediately and taking better photos immediately straight out of the box, which is great. Biggest advantage of a camera like this, though, of course, is this. You can take that lens off and you can put a bigger zoom lens on. Now, when it comes to taking photos with a phone, one of the biggest limitations, of course, is being able to zoom the lens in and out. Well, a camera like this will allow you to add another lens to the front of the camera, a bigger zoom, for example, or in some cases a wider angle if you want, and you can go ahead and get a lot more zoom reach with a camera like this rather than your phone. So that's where I think the biggest advantage still comes in shooting with SLR style cameras. I'll show you quickly this camera when I fire it up. Easy little on-off switch here under my index finger. That is now on, and you can see straight away a very easy to understand LCD screen on the back becomes active, and you can use that to change all of your settings, and it's very intuitive, and it's all right in front of you. So nice and easy to change settings if you wanted to as well. So on the back, you've got things like your aperture, your shutter speed, everything like that, all sitting there very obviously right in front of you as well. So a quick rundown on a few of the specs on this guy. As I say, a 24 megapixel sensor built straight into the camera. Fantastic, loads of resolution. You're not really going to want anything more than that. This thing can also shoot 1080 video at 60 frames per second. So you've got a little video button there. So you take a photo with this button here, or you've got a little video button there. So it'll start recording video pretty much instantly, or you can just use it to take a photo pretty much instantly as well, because it's an SLR, so it takes photos very quickly. A couple of other little specs on this camera as well though. It has an excellent battery life on it. So with this camera, you should be able to take somewhere between 400 to 500 photographs before you need to recharge the battery, and I think that's outstanding for a camera like this. We all know with mobile phones these days, it seems to be, well, personally, I seem to be having to charge my mobile phone every single night. With a camera like this, you can keep it in your camera bag, rip it out, take a few photos, put it away, a couple of days later, take it out, take more photos, and the battery will still be sound. You won't have to recharge it anywhere near as often as you would with a phone, for example. Also, with a little camera like this, it takes an SD memory card, so you can load that up with as much memory as you want. I mean, memory cards now are very affordable. You can now put, for example, a 32 gigabyte memory card in this camera for somewhere around, Australian dollars we're talking here, 25, 30 Aussie bucks for a very good quality memory card that will take, and a 32 gig card, that's going to take thousands of photos on a camera like this. So you just need to put as I say, a 32 gig card in there. The lens that it comes with does have a little bit of zoom on it. So the great thing about this camera is zooming. It'll zoom as fast as you can literally do that. So it zooms in and out really quickly. The lens that it comes with is an 18 to 55 lens. So basically what that means is it'll give you fantastic landscapes. It'll give you decent portraits. However, at the big zoom end, so if you're doing photos of sports, wildlife, surf, that sort of stuff, I would recommend that you add a second lens to this kit. However, as you see that camera like that with the 18 to 55 lens, now also that is a VR lens, which is Nikon's fantastic vibration reduction system lens. So what that can do is give you a sharper image even if you've got a slightly unsteady hand. The vibration reduction is turned on pretty much automatically as soon as you take the camera out of the box. Another great feature on these cameras. So couple of other small things. I'm trying to make this video relatively short. A couple of other small things. You have a built-in flash on top of the camera as well. The flash on this guy will pop up automatically when you need it in auto mode, but you can also push a little button on the back here and you'll be able to pop the flash up as well, which of course it won't do for me right now. Anyway, we might edit that part out. Doesn't matter. That flash will pop up as you need it. The other thing is when you turn this camera off and contract the lens completely, you can see it actually folds in a little bit smaller as well. So a great little entry-level SLR camera. Now, when it comes to price, you will get the Nikon D3500, the 18 to 55 lens, vibration reduction lens. You'll get a carry case and you'll get a 32 gigabyte memory card, and you get it all for under $1,000. In fact, you get it for $949 from Camera and Photo. Again, if yourself or you've got someone in the family, maybe a youngster who's very, very keen on getting into better photography, in other words, getting away from a phone or a tablet to take photos with, and we're looking for better quality images, the Nikon D3500 should be right at the top of your list for one to have a look at. So if you want to give us a call at Camera and Photo, either at Ocean Grove or Torquay, we can walk you through this a little bit more. We've got them in stock at the moment, the D3500 with the 18 to 55 lens. Of course, we can order stock in for you as well. So hopefully that'll sort of whet your appetite a little bit for a camera like this. Again, if you've got any questions on the Nikon D3500 or any other camera for that matter, give us a shout here at Ocean Grove Camera and Photo or Torquay Camera and Photo, or check us out on our socials. I'll link them all below for you to check out as well. So my name's Brendan. It's been great chatting to you. Hope you like the Nikon D3500. Give us a shout about it whenever you're ready. Cheers, guys.